I'm still on my little growing pepper kick right now. I'm outside in the van, and today's October 18th, 2018, and we're going to go inside the greenhouse, go check up on the peppers to see how they're doing right now, because I'm trying to get them to ripe, and I hope they're, anyways, it's been like a couple days since I last checked on them, and now it's snowing. It's snowing, believe it or not, it is snowing. Not enough, there's not enough, well, actually, not enough snow to say it's on the ground, but it's snowflake. We got a flurry, basically. So, let me take you guys inside the greenhouse again, and show you the Carolina Reapers, and the chocolate Reapers too. Yeah. Yeah. Ooh, it's windy and chilly at the same time. So let's go check this out. Ooh. Whew. Yeah, right. Here we go. We're inside the greenhouse. And here's the Carolina chocolate. Oh, these are the chocolate Reapers right here. Let me just zoom you guys in on some of these Reapers here. These are the Reapers that are left from my last little harvest. They are starting to ripen or ripe. They're starting to change color on top. I can see that now. They're going to be changing to the chocolatey color now. Same with these ones here. Oh yeah. And those are the chocolate Reapers there. I am going to save those two plants, and I'm going to get those for overwintering, as they call it. Let's see here. You can start to see the changing color right there. And here's the Carolina Reaper over here. I picked off a couple peppers already. Oh, there's a lot of red ones in there now. You can see the red ones in there. Oh, look at that. Other than these two big monsters here, from bottom to top. There you go. Yeah, those Carolina Reapers there are, yeah, they're red, and these are two Carolina Reaper plants. I had to cut them down a little bit because they were almost, they were getting near 7 feet tall, believe it or not. Yeah, they were freaking tall. Like, you see, I didn't cut that one down way up there. That one right there. See that? Look at that. That is nice, eh? And the temperature inside here is 22 degrees Celsius, which looks to be 70 degrees. So yeah, the temperature has dropped in here a little bit. I did do a little bit of modifications to the greenhouse. If you can see in the back there, I put another layer of poly all the way around. All the way around. So now that I got like a 2.5 inch space there, you can see it, except for the window up top there. That's a plexiglass I used just to, you know, let some real sunshine in. And look at that, I got a bumblebee still in here. Ooh, let's see if we can follow him. Ooh, he's busy. Whee! He's busy. There we go. He's busy. He's still pollinating my little flowers. Woo! Anyways, the camera wasn't really focusing in on him, but yeah, he's still pollinating my little flowers on these Carolina Reapers. I had 3 bees working for me in here, and they just decided to stay in here. But anyways, that one in the pot here, some of the Reapers are still growing, believe it or not. This one here, is a Carolina Reaper. And nope, chocolate Reaper. There's a color there. This one here is a Carolina Reaper. Look at the nice beautiful red on that too, eh? Look at that. And the orange. Woo, look at that. And the one in the corner is another Carolina Reaper. But it looks like, you know, the cold got to them before I can actually let them grow another whatever their full cycle is. I'm not even sure what the cycle is. But another issue I've been having here is these bugs here. I'm not sure if that's going to focus in on that little freaking thing. I'm not sure what they're called. And they're like worms or cut worms maybe, I don't know. But they seem to be all over the freaking place. So yeah, I mean, if I'm sure I'm looking for a little bit of advice or suggestions, you know, how to get rid of those little, whatever those bugs were. I don't know what they are. Cut worms is what I come up with, but you know, I see cut worms on the ground, so I get rid of those guys real easy. The only other issue I think I had with my Reaper plants was aphids. Those things freaking, they're horrible little freaking tiny white bugs. Don't like them. And then I've been waiting on ladybugs. I had a few ladybugs, but not enough ladybugs to actually eat those little aphids, I guess. I guess I need a lot of those ladybugs. So that's going to be a lesson learned, trial and error for me, and growing these Reapers. I'm going to pick off some of the red Reapers here today and take them inside and, you know, get ready to dry them up. I'm going to dehydrate them, dry them right up into powder, and then I'm going to make jerky later on. But that's a different video too. And yeah, so this is it. Joe with you guys all. Indian Joe. Hi-ya! Ho! Ha-ha! Here on the east coast of New Brunswick, Canada. Garden is not my subject here, and I'm doing my best in how to garden, stuff like that. So for all those first-timer, don't feel bad for, you know, looking up videos and looking up and researching and all this other fun, good stuff that you need to do, which I did too. So lesson learned, you know, first year was a failure. Second year, I got freaking Reapers up the yin yang and some hot peppers too. Yeah, it's a big learning process. Lots of fun. It looks like popcorn. Even before the peppers started coming out, I mean, it was flowers everywhere. So I had flowers up the yin yang here too. All kinds of flowers. And that's how the bumblebees decided to stay inside the greenhouse. I'm thinking of building them a beehive, because it is a honeybee from what I see. They collect the nectar or the pollen. They pollinate the rest of the flowers. So happens for me, I started a little late. I should have insulated my greenhouse a little bit more to keep the heat in. Today, like I said, as you've seen at the beginning of the video, it was cold, windy, and we had snowflakes flying. Go figure, eh? Yeah. So it was 0 degrees Celsius this morning, which is 32 on the other scale. But the plants inside the greenhouse, you know, are surviving. I've lost all my flowers, whichever flowers I had on the plants, and this one here is slowly dying here, maybe. And I got some nice flowers in the back from what I can see, and some new green way up top. So that's it. I got this nice beautiful flower in here. She's starting to bloom again. Look at that. Woo! We ain't much of a gardeners, but you know, we do our best. And yeah, that's basically it. So what I'm going to do, and I'm going to make another video of me drying out the Carolina Reapers. I do plan on getting some more seeds later on. I have enough seeds here for Carolina Reapers at that. And okay, I'm not exactly sure what happened though. Anyways, it's been a lot of fun growing these peppers here. It took a while. Like I said before, I'm not a gardener. I'm going to show you this little worm here, or whatever he is, and maybe some of you guys out there in gardener land, or you know, all those, you know, professionals out there know how to garden real good. You can tell me what kind of worm or bug this is. That's the guy right there. I get a lot of those guys in here, so I do my best in trying to get rid of these guys. I've noticed that they like to eat the leaves and they just sit there, and I don't know what they do, really, tell you the truth. Let me just focus you guys back in on that guy there. But anyways, that's the bug there that, you know, he survives, like the soap method there I use to get rid of the aphids and stuff, and he stays alive. So other than that, if anyone can tell me, you know, what those bugs are, is cool. Other than that, you know, and how to get rid of these ones without, you know, poisoning your crop or whatever you want to call it with some sort of insecticide. But that's what I'm going to use after. And that's it, basically it. Yes, boring video of talking. Now, you know, I've watched a lot of gardener videos, and that's basically all all it is information on how to do this and how to do that, and that's how I learned as well. My experiences so far this year has been busy. You know, I check on the reapers every second day, give or take. Whether they needed water or not. Most of the time I fertilized them with a fish, I forget the name of the seaweed stuff. I'll take you guys inside and I'll show you what the fertilizers I've been using. Okay, here we go. To the great outdoors. Using a blankie for, you know, door cover. Anyways, oopsies. Woo, it's snowing. Snow. Windy. Ooh, I can see the snowflakes behind me now. I'm not sure if I can. Ooh. Okay, let's get some lights on. Whew. Okay, now I'm going to show you the fertilizers I've used this year. That's one of the fertilizers, Gardener's Dream. This stuff right here is like freaking steroids for plants. Let's get you some light here so you can actually see. There we go. See that? Good stuff. The numbers are 240 for all those gardeners out there know what I'm talking about, I guess. And this stuff comes from Prince Edward Island. Fish Fertilizers Limited from Surrey, Prince Edward Island, Canada. Yeah, so product of Canada. So if, I know, I'm sure everywhere's got their own freaking fertilizer. Next in line is this stuff here, Rapid Growth Vegetable and Tomato Fertilizer. The numbers here are 8, 5, 8, 10. And this stuff is made in Canada as well. It is made from Rivière-du-Loup, Quebec, by Premier Tech Home and Garden. That stuff works like a charm too. I mixed it with the soil, and you know, for every 3 months, it's pretty good for 3 months. And soil, I don't think I have any more bags of the soil left. But I'm sure I can find a picture. I think I took a picture of the soil. I'm not too sure, but I will check. And I do believe the name of the soil was Virgo, or Vertical, something like that anyways, or very organic soil I used. And then I mixed it with the Professional Growers Mix. It was just half and half, basically 50% of Growers Mix and 50% of the organic stuff. So it had a good mixture of all that good stuff in there, and that's basically all I did all year. So from March 25th I started out. I'll show you that too. Okay, so this is where I started out the seeds in here. I bought this at our Home Hardware in town, and it works, you know. It's a professional greenhouse. Well, I don't know, but it worked anyways for me. I planted March 25th. I put 2 seeds in each pod there, and yeah, they took off after about 14 days. Between 14 and another probably 28 days for the last plant that actually pop up just like popcorn. Pop, 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 pop. So that's what I used to start my Reaper plants with, and it worked. Okay, the other thing I used too, right here, let's see if I bring some light to it. I did use an insecticide here. It says safer and all, you know, medicide, insecticide. Anyways, I think that was in French. Oh yeah, here it is. Ready to use. Controls all stages of aphids, whiteflies, scales, spider mites, mealybugs, caterpillars, beetles, some other bugs, and some other listed bugs. But anyways, it worked. But the problem is, like, these bugs kept coming and coming and coming. Okay, making our way downstairs. Look at those big giant pots there, they're huge. Now, this is where I started off the seeds in here, in the basement. And right now, this here is the other Reaper plant that's been growing very slow. It maybe flowered once or twice, but it's a nice acoustics in here, beautiful sound in here. And this is the light that we've used to start our seedlings. Now, before I took them outside when they were big, these lights come in handy. Started them from seedlings, and we used the suddens here. It's it to use the red light. See that? Freaking awesome. But as you can tell, I'm using it right now to keep this guy going here. And he's grew another 4 inches by the looks of it. These are the LED grow lights we used in the beginning for all the seedlings, and this is what it looks like here. I'll show you the back part. Okay, let's see here. Entertech is the name of the brand. I do believe the model number is INGL0001C. Must be a new one. And this is only 19 watts LED. So you can actually, it says here, caution, suitable for damp locations. Do not submerge, so don't put it in water, but you can use it like in a greenhouse. You can connect up to adjacent unit, 8 units maximum. So you can, connect 8 of these freaking bulbs or lights together. Like any other, 15 amp maximum branch circuit. This was made in China, 2018-01. So I bought it at the beginning of the year. It's fresh right out the freaking floor, really. But that's what it looks like there. There are the lights. This is the other Reaper plant that I've been experimenting with, trying to get it to grow under low light conditions. Because I've been experimenting, because whereas I live in Canada, I'm trying to produce a fruit that will, somewhat get climatized here, so it can grow in our region. That's what I'm guessing. It's just all theory. But that's the plant there. It hasn't flowered. Oh wait, it did flower. Then that was it. It died down. But it's a beautiful color. And these are the lights. Alright, so I'm sitting down now. I'm going to conclude this video here with, me chit-chatting away a little bit for now. I really don't have too much to show you guys, except for if you plan on growing your own stuff, use a little bit of hard work, elbow grease, and in our case, hard work, basically. I bought the seeds from the Pucker Butt Pepper Company. And I think I bought two different kinds. It was a Carolina Reaper and a Chocolate Reaper. It was a success this year. As you can see, I just showed you guys all through almost my process and how I grew them here. I still got 2 plants growing right now that haven't flowered, or they had flowered, then it stopped. Now it's almost like it's just like a house plant right now. And one of the plants I have with me right here, you've seen this in one of the videos here. I've already trimmed it up for overwintering. And look at this. It's starting to grow little tiny little shoots. Look at that. And look at that. I'm not sure if you can see that. You can see it. I brought it inside because this one was on top of the porch, and that sucker there, well, it's growing again, which is cool. I like it. I mean, I'm not sure, but overwintering that it's a long winter for us up here. I know it's started already flurrying up here already. We have flurries today. We won't have snow on the ground for a little bit longer, so probably in a few more weeks we'll have snow on the ground. And other than that, I'm Joe, NDN Joe, with you guys all. For me, to you, you know, save yourself $1. For me, they couldn't ship up fresh peppers to Canada, so that's the reason why I went out to grow my own stuff. Other than that, you know, if you want to save yourself $1, that's what you do, you know. Grow your own stuff. You'll have yourself fresh stuff. And a big thanks to, you know, the buddy who made that Carolina Reaper. Yeah, now that he's sharing his seeds, the big thumbs up for you. I know it's a learning process for everyone. Trial and error, if you haven't did it before. For me, it was trial and error. You know, a lot of it. I haven't lost a plant. And, you know, I did produce peppers from all my plants so far. Other than that, I really don't have too much to say. I can blabble on all day, but, you know, I hate to make a long video short, but I'm going to make this short because short videos are good. Anyways, thanks for tuning in with me. Thanks for listening to me. Big thanks to, you know, the Pucker Butt Pepper Company. That's where I bought my seeds. And big shout out for you guys. Thank you. And I'm going to use you know, all those hot peppers to season my jerky and some ramen noodles, which I have already done. Another big shout out to Home Hardware, which helped me. Another shout out to Mr. Tomato in Richibucto Village. Oh, I'm sorry, not the village, the town, the Richibucto town. I'm going to put the link to Mr. Tomato in the description down below, as well for maybe Home Depot's where I bought the soil from, and some supplies. Where else anyways, I'll include some of the stuff I used in the description in the box below. Other than that, thanks for watching. Thanks for listening to me, Joe. And thank you all. Save yourself $1. Yeah. And if you like hot stuff, you know what to do. Alright. Like it if you liked it, you know. If you didn't like it, you know what to do. Subscribe if you haven't subscribed. And see you. And keep on smiling. Smile, 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 smile. You know, smile's good. Woo!